I can't see the screen though. I mean, which is cool because I can't really read anyway.
I'm glad I got that. I clicked record right then because I had a line ready to go, and that's better than anything I would have come up with. Welcome to You're Alone with Trey Schneider. Today, across the table from me, I have Michael Cronin, aka Crone Dog. Go ahead and say something.
What's up, dude?
This is Michael, and I have Patrick.
Hi.
This is Unky Patch. All right. We're gonna get straight into some trivia. Okay. Lightning. Oh shoot! I gotta make sure I'm. Oh no! I'm giving it away. I totally just ruined it all.
I'm Googling right now.
Was that Scream your impression of those guys?
Yes. All right. Well, I screwed it. Mick Jagger of the Rolling Stones and Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin both were studying to become. What do you guys think after seeing the answer on the screen?
Botanists.
Close. Accountants. And
What?
Mick Jagger actually was going to college on a scholarship to become an accountant. Robert Plant was a little more like he was like 2 weeks in and goes, "This isn't for me."
And he threw that away for his little nothing band.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, it shows dude can't even spell right.
All right. So I don't know if you guys saw this one. Did you guys see the answer to this one?
No.
I don't
Okay.
think so.
The first ever written blank was recorded by an accountant. Probably on a stone tablet.
Botanist.
Close. Michael, what's your guess?
And I don't know. I'm gonna guess poem.
The first ever written name in recorded history was recorded by an accountant. Dude, ask Google. That's where I got it. This candy was accidentally created by an accountant named Walter Dimer while testing recipes.
Why are these all accountant questions? Like, what are you trying to say?
We're accountants,
Oh, fair,
other than
okay.
Michael, who's a financial analyst, but he was an accountant at one time.
I would say still is, but I'm gonna guess Laffy Taffy was a candy.
Close.
Now and laters.
Bubblegum. All right. The
Like,
FBI employs over this number of employees, or of accountants, sorry.
90,000.
You're not even close.
I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna say 6,000.
2,000 is the number.
Is the IRS not part of the FBI?
I guess not.
I think both of our numbers were over 2,000. So
So yeah, we
right.
got it.
The co-founder of Blank created this company as a part of his MBA program. I will give you a hint. One of the two of you sitting at this table worked for this company.
oh, well, obviously fries.
No,
Probably Nike.
Nike.
Yeah.
Yep. Co-founder of Nike created Nike as a part of his his master's program. Sorry. All right. How much? So from 2021 to 2022, the most recent statistics I could find. How much do you think the number grew for accountants coming out as a percentage?
When you say coming out,
Okay, they're not zesty, they're not fruity.
don't tell my wife.
Don't, Tally. I know you're sitting right here, but I love you. Okay. As a percentage, what has been the change in growth of accountants graduating with a bachelor's degree, or students graduating with a bachelor's degree in accounting?
How many decimal places?
No decimal, or no one decimal place. One decimal place.
All right, so I'm gonna guess it went down 3.7%.
3.7.
Sure.
I'm gonna say up 9.1.
It is down 7.8%.
Split the difference. Call it negative or good. We got that.
You got it.
All right.
That's accounting math right there.
Okay. This is a 6v6 volleyball team draft. I have put together 2 columns of a lot of names, and we're going to start with Michael, go to Patrick, then to me, and just work around in a circle, drafting a name from this list to make a 6-person team. first list before you guys start drafting. Okay, we have Andre 3000, Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan, Tupac in his prime, rest in peace. Biggie in his prime, rest in peace. Rob Dyrdek, Will Ferrell, Cole Sprouse, Dylan Sprouse, Patrick Stump, David Spade, and Kevin James.
I believe Andre the Giant's also dead.
Rest in peace in your
All
prime.
right.
I would think
Gone too soon.
Trey did not say in his prime like he did with Tupac and Biggie.
Really?
Purely because he thinks Andre the Giant is always in his prime?
Yes.
Or are you insulting the greatness of that man?
No, I just played a lot of WWE on the Xbox, so I just assumed he's still alive because he's alive in my heart. All right, so
Tupac and Biggie aren't? What are you saying, Trey?
Wow.
they're not on WWE, so I don't get to use them. All right, Michael, we'll go with you.
Okay, so am I picking all three? Or am I picking
One at a
each
time.
go? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
one at a time.
So in that case, of this list, I'm probably going to break your expectations. I'm going to say Will Ferrell right off the bat.
Oh, dang!
He's got height, and I
yeah.
feel like he has some hidden sports ability that I think volleyball will be right up his alley.
Dang
It's
it.
a weird sport. Might as well go for it.
I was hoping he would still be on the board. That's why I threw Andre 3000 up on the board first. I knew Michael was going to
try to
take him.
throw him off.
Yeah. Okay.
Appreciate that. Well, since Will Ferrell's gone, I'm going to go with Andre the Giant.
Okay. And then to match size, I have to go Hulk Hogan. He doesn't move very well, but I just have to match size.
I don't think that matches size at all.
At least on the net, somewhat it matches size. All right, Michael, you're back.
All right. Are Cole Sprouse and Dylan Sprouse, did they have, by chance, do they have any sort of drug problem controversies come out? No?
No. Okay. Tally's
they-
saying no.
Are they cool guys, Tally?
They're
Nothing
Disney Channel.
Nothing like illegal. If that's what you're asking.
All right. I don't know enough about them. I probably would have picked Maddie from the gift shop when I was on that show. But in this case, I'm going to go, let's say Tupac in his prime.
Tupac in his prime.
Even
Rest
though
in
he's a
peace.
theater kid, he pretended to be like an athletic
That's
type
true.
guy. So let's go ahead.
Rest in peace.
I'm going to go with Andre 3000.
Take it off of Michael's hands. All right. Just for the hype, I think he yells probably louder than anyone on here. I got to go Kevin James. I think that he's just be my team's hype man. And you've seen him in that flannel shirt looking cute. He's going to really throw the team off. The other teams. He'll throw your teams off.
I feel like that looking cute comment's going to get some looks from Tally if you're not careful. Now.
Really?
But because you say Kevin James can scream, I was honestly thinking independently, David Spade. I feel like his specific Cusco the Llama type scream is going to throw off any other team he plays against. So I've got Will Ferrell, Tupac, and David Spade. That dream team.
Okay.
No questions asked.
You know, I gotta round it off with Patrick Stump.
Dang it.
You might not think he's like super athletic, but I guarantee you he's more than you bargained for yet.
That's good. All the ones I was hoping would still be on the board have all been taken. Sorry, Sprouse boys. That pretty much then just leaves me Rob Dyrdek, and he can skate. So I assume he can move. So I don't have a whole lot of size up front, but I do have one big man. I've got some hype, and I've got some movement there on the front. Let's get to the second list here. All right. So we have Caitlin Clark, Sabrina Ionescu, Olivia Rodrigo, Megan Rapinoe, Nicki Minaj, Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, Adele, Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Caitlyn Jenner, and Kelsey Plum.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know who half of those people are.
If you don't know their name, chances are they're in the WNBA.
Okay.
Okay, so in this case, Brittany Griner, that was the lady who got in trouble for having weed on her in Russia. And
Yes.
maybe I that. Okay, so if she's worth it to us, I'm going to go with Brittany. She seems reasonable.
She's very big. She's like, what, 6'8", 6'9"?
But she definitely is WNBA.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's a safe choice right off the bat.
I think she's like one of like 5 WNBA players in history that can dunk. So
Brittany, she's my star. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Olivia Rodrigo.
Yep.
I want to be your friend.
She matches the Kevin James cute look. All right. I'm gonna take Caitlin Clark, best female athlete currently in sports. She's gonna bring some hype to the team.
It does feel a little rigged. You had research time.
No, I actually know who she.
Caitlin Clark?
Neither
I
of these
have no
guys
idea who
watch.
Caitlin
No.
Clark is.
Yeah, they don't watch basketball. Not female basketball, anyways. Probably not
don't-
guys
No,
basketball
just
either.
no.
Okay. Sabrina
Ionescu.
Ionescu
Mhm.
or Ionescu.
Mhm.
Is she good?
Yes.
Sounds like a great second pick then.
Okay. Yep.
I think Cindy Lauper is a solid choice, time after time.
All
That's the
right.
only reason I picked her.
I'm gonna be a forward thinker here. I'm gonna go get the only Olympian on this list. I'm gonna go get Caitlyn Jenner.
Why are you laughing, Trey?
She's the best one on this list. I try to give you guys a chance to take her.
What was her event? Why are you laughing?
I don't remember. Well, no, she didn't have an event.
Excuse me.
In her
Wow.
past life, he was a great athlete.
Who did what?
All right, Michael, you're back.
In that case, let's round off this dream team. I'm gonna get someone who she goes after it. She's really dedicated to the game, and you know what? She quits cigarettes every 5 years. She's chasing pavements. Adele,
Ooh,
in her prime.
In her prime.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
I was
She's
gonna go
still
for Adele. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kelsey Plume, just because
Yeah.
she reminds me of a character from Clue, and I've always really enjoyed that game.
Very good WNBA player. Very athletic. I'm gonna have.
Solid choice, just based on instinct.
Yep. I'm also gonna go get the only other gold medalist on this list, Megan Rapinoe. She was on the women's soccer team when they won the gold medal, like however many years in a row, and she was the team captain. So
It's like U.S. Olympics soccer.
yeah, or like the U.S.
Or,
U.S. women's national team.
okay. Is soccer in the Olympics? The thing?
No, they do like the World Cup, which
Oh,
is
yeah.
like the equivalent. But
Is there not an Olympic soccer team?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna Google this. I got Google on this thing.
He's got Google on that thing. So while he does that, if I have enough thought to try to put these teams together, we'll have a vote on who has the best team.
Sounds good.
Typically, I found that my followers always vote for me when I put the polls up. I don't know.
Not this time.
Not this time.
I feel like not any time. I think they typically have been siding with a lot of other people generally. Like I remember the turkey episode, or when you were saying
Yeah,
Thanksgiving meals.
the Thanksgiving meals one. Yeah, I didn't win. No, I might have come back to win it.
Maybe you had stuffing at the end there, but otherwise, I think you lost that one.
No, but I think that a couple of those there with the Tender Mercies podcast, there were a couple where Carter and Colby would give me a run. Typically, Austin, if you're listening to this, you didn't really ever give me a run for my money. But yeah, I think as for this slideshow, I think that's it.
I do have to bring up now that
Never mind.
that there is no soccer in the Olympics because it's football.
Ooh, Olympic football.
I mean, if it's not Chivas, what are we doing?
Exactly. I forgot. This was like a last minute ad. Okay, so I think the three of us enjoy music. So I have some prompts. We're gonna go one by one, kind of like in a draft, but there's no like set list. So like you can use whatever comes to mind. So we have to start time of year. We're building our ideal concert. What time of year is this? It can be a season. If you have like a specific month where you're like, this is just the best month for, yeah. If you have like a month that you think is the best, we'll do that. We'll start with Michael. What time of year is your ideal concert?
I mean, I'm assuming this is going to be, it's absolutely going to be a banger if I'm building my ideal concert.
Yeah.
So something probably mid temperature would be good. Let's say August, September when it starts getting cold.
Yep.
I think that'll probably be good because it's going to be outdoors. You're going to start getting lively.
Oh, don't jump ahead. I just need to know the time of year. We'll get to indoor, outdoor here in a second.
My answer is outdoor.
Well, we're not there yet.
If you need time to think, that's your problem, man.
I don't need time to think. I put this together. I know what mine is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with April.
April.
Yep.
Okay. I was gonna say mine is definitely like end of September, start of October. Like so, no matter where you're at, ideally you're getting good temperatures. Location, you must be outside the United States. Because I know there's a lot of fun, cool places in the United States to have a concert, but this is a dream concert. Let's make it fun. Let's go somewhere we don't know.
What was unrelated? What was the name of that island for the fire festival?
Oh, I forget.
But in that case, look, it's outside the U.S. I don't know, maybe Bhutan, Mongolia.
All right, I've never heard of that, but
Let's try it. It's probably a cheap enough venue.
Have you never heard of Mongolia?
I've heard of Mongolia.
Have you seen Milan?
I have. I
Have you
haven't
seen South Park?
Yeah. Yes, I have. Okay.
All right. Outside of the U.S. I keep thinking of Belgium, and I don't know why. I think there was a concert there not that long ago that I wanted to go to, but I don't live there, so it didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Was it Rammstein?
No, I think it was actually Spirit Box and Bring Me the Horizon.
All right. Mine. This is so lame of me, but I'm gonna go Paris. I'm gonna go right in front of, like, outdoor in front of the Eiffel Tower, and yeah, I think that's what we do. The dogs want to come get in on the podcast. All right. We're gonna go to ticket pricing. You got to have 3 tiers. So general admission in the pit. You got to have the lower level seating and the upper level seating. I apologize for the bark. We're just having a good time.
I mean, listen, when we're at work, I just look up every now and then and I just see you going after that mailman. But real quick, if we go back to your location, you want to go to Paris.
Paris, France.
Are you leading up to Kanye being your ideal concert?
Hey,
Mr. West?
the acts are coming later, okay?
Okay, so ticket pricing. Okay, so pit. Let's just give it. That's where it's happening. Let's just say it's $80.
Okay.
Like I always appreciate the more affordable pricing.
Of course.
Um,
Oh, wait, sorry, hold on. Michael, you got to go all 3 tiers. Sorry. All 3 tiers. Sorry, I apologize. I kind of zoned out for a second.
All good. Okay, so hit $80, lower level seating. Let's say you're going to be comfortable, but you're not really in it. Let's call it, I don't know, 90, I guess.
Okay.
Keep it somewhat even.
You get a seat, so that's
Sure.
$10 extra.
Yeah. Upper level seating. I'm assuming that's just nosebleeds, but you don't really get many perks.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, sorry to say, but your ticket's probably going to be, let's say, 60.
Okay.
I think it's reasonable.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I think those are pretty good. I'm gonna go probably 80 for the pit, 100 for the seating, for the lower seating, and then upper seating. Yeah. Can I also say 60?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
Cool. All right, so I'm going to take a reverse approach just to have some fun with it. Okay, so I'm going to say, being in the pit, okay, I want to make it $50. I want just the craziest people, and this is a Daniel Tosh joke, but like the people who can afford $50, I want them front and center. I want them to be the one, like when I'm on stage, or my acts are on stage, I want them to be almost nervous of who's going to be in the front row when they come out, right? It might not be like they might have heard about this person 5 minutes before the show, and they're like, "Oh, I got $50 and time to burn," you know. For lower level seating, I'm gonna go 100 even, and I think that for upper level seating, I want to force everybody down. I want this to be closer. I'm gonna put $200 on the upper level seating. I don't want anyone up there.
So you really want people just in the mix as much as possible.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
And if you're willing to space away from everybody else, you're not a true fan. So go spend $200 to sit away from everybody else. All right.
This was hard for me because, like, for me, my favorite concerts are always like $40 in the door.
Yeah.
You get to be where you get to be.
Yes. The Van Buren.
Yep, that's the one.
All right. So here's the next question: indoor or outdoor venue?
I don't know. Outdoor, obviously.
Okay, outdoor.
It's gonna be a jam, like that one guy from Chicago said. Wesley, he's the man.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go outdoor too. I mean, that was the whole reason for the time of year. Like you guys went
Yeah.
in the fall. Same thing. I went mid spring.
Yeah.
It's good temperature.
Yeah, and if you live anywhere where we don't live, spring is actually usually a pretty good time too. It's
Yeah,
super windy here.
yeah, we had snow last night, so.
Yes. So in Snowflake we had snow. Ridiculous. All right. Who's your opener?
So real quick,
Yeah.
Trey, you didn't say
Oh,
indoor or
sorry.
outdoor. Come on, man.
Outdoor.
Outdoor. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're all outdoor.
Outdoor. Yeah. I
All
want to
right.
be like I want to like set up a little stage like why can't I think of the stupid name now? What is the one thing Paris is known for?
The
The
Eiffel
Eiffel
Tower,
Eiffel
Tower.
Tower. There we
the
go.
Louvre,
I the
Escargot.
one. What is that one thing that Paris is known
the
for?
Seine River,
The Eiffel Tower. I want Eiffel Tower in the background for this.
baguettes.
Tableau.
No, I don't know what these are. Yeah, no, Eiffel Tower in the background. Okay, who's your opener?
An opener. Well, I mean, it's outdoor. We're getting people going. I probably want someone pretty up there. I'm thinking to start it off. Let's just go with some like good electronic, high energy. I've been listening to Sewer Sled a lot lately. One
Kanye
time.
West.
Oh no, it's going to be Beach Boys. No,
What's left of them, rest in peace, in their prime.
Brian Wilson's still the man. I don't care what you say. No, I'm having a term. Let's say 9 Inch Nails instrumentals only.
Wow.
All right.
Um, so this is a band that I really want to see, and they haven't really been doing anything for a few years, but I don't think they're big enough to be like an actual like headliner. But I'm gonna say Sycamore.
Okay.
They're kind of a soulful metalcore band.
Okay. All right. I would say I'm gonna say New Politics. I saw them open
Okay.
for Fall Out Boy, and to this day, I think they were one of the best openers I've ever seen.
Okay.
I really enjoyed them. See if the arrow will work. Okay, cool. Arrows are back to working. Middle act.
All right, middle act. I just had some variation of low to high energy, but overall depressing opener in 9 Inch Nails. Love it. But middle act, let's go high energy. Let's bring in Death Grips. One of my,
Nice.
I think that was
Yeah.
my first real concert.
Okay.
So they're gonna get the crowd going, whether they
Okay.
like it or not.
Yeah.
I think it'll be good for a middle act. Let's go.
Awesome.
There's so many bands, and I have so many bucket list bands. Middle act, just for the crowd experience. This isn't a band that I generally listen to, but I saw them in concert, and they were called After the Burial,
Okay.
another metal band, but I've never seen a band get the crowd moving the way that they did.
Okay. Mine's actually going to be a little probably. I would say this is probably less energy than New Politics, but I'm going to go. I don't know how, but they found me. They just have one song that is so good as an opening band called "Nobody Likes the Opening Band," and that's just one like if you know it, everyone in the crowd is screaming it.
They have to play more than one song, right?
Yes, but
And there's another band before them, right?
yes.
Okay.
And when I saw I don't know how, but they found me. They were also the middle act, and Dallin Weeks came out and was like, "By the way, this next song that I'm going to sing, we mean this about us as the band, not as it was Upsall that sang before him or before them." And he was like, "This is about us. Upsall was really good, and everyone really likes her." And that's how I knew what song was coming next. And I got my phone out and recorded it instead of enjoying it in the moment like a real person. But yeah, and then your headliner.
Headliner thought real long and hard about this. I'm gonna go Rage Against the Machine. I think that's a good way to finish off the energy,
Okay.
and they're gonna make sure the crowd is still going and they're full of hate when they get into the parking lot.
All right.
I'm gonna go Bad Flower.
Okay.
Another favorite band. Probably honestly, like they're never really had much of a headlining act. Like I think they've
Yeah.
only done like one headlining tour, but yeah, they're yeah, every second of their set is good.
Okay. So I was gonna go with 22 Pilots. That's Tyler Joseph and Joshua Dunn and Taylor Swift, of course, together in a band. Um, but I had a chance to go to the Eras tour and I passed it up. and I regret it. So I think I'm going to put Taylor Swift as my headliner over 21 Pilots. I have seen 21 Pilots what's that? Tally loves the fact that I just said that over 21 Pilots. But no, I would love to see Taylor live, and I missed out on the greatest tour of all time. So, yeah, I think that should be it for this. Yeah, okay, which is good because when we record on the browser, which we are doing now, we can only record for 30 minutes at a time, and we're getting to 25 minutes. So I think this is a good place to wrap it up. But if you guys have any final thoughts that you can squeeze into a couple minutes, now is definitely the time. Michael, go ahead.
So I don't know where it fit in, but if I were to restructure my opener, middle, and headliner, I might find some way to fit in Tupac hologram into one of these acts, just to get really round it off, get it well rounded, and be diversified.
He's your ticket taker when you show up.
He might just be the person that introduces the bands.
That's also really good.
But if he doesn't do Hail Mary in between every set, I don't know if it's worth it.
It is a lot of money to get him there. We want Hail Mary.
Yeah, I think really I would just want to take one of the bands that's actually there, but also still do a hologram of them.
There's a battle of the bands, but at the same time, it's themselves against themselves.
Yeah, that's the idea.
But it's usually behind the music's entire plot line is the band against themselves.
Yeah, and it's worked out. So,
all right. Well, thank you guys for coming on. By this point, you've already heard their personal interviews, but this has been a long time coming. How long have we talked about doing this? For months now.
17 years.
I had to bleep that out. Dang it! I shouldn't have said that.
I mean, I remember when I was a child, and I had heard many tales and prophecies foretold about this moment.
It was in the Bible.
What else am I supposed to live for?
If you guys interpret it right, you guys know.
This was written on the third stone tablet.
And Moses lost it. All right. Well, thank you guys so much. And see you guys next week.